Hi there, my name's Kate. The guy you see riding in and out of shot is the husband, Nigel. We ride hardtail electric mountain bikes. Today's ride is from Threlkeld. We're parked up at the Threlkeld Cricket Club. Costs £3 a day, that's a bargain. And we're going to ride the disused railway line from Threlkeld through to Keswick. And we're seniors. We don't do high-level technical rides. We like to do safe, scenic, off-road trails as much as possible. So we're just going to cross the main A66 at this point, and then we're going to ride through the actual village itself. There's pubs in the village and also a little coffee shop at the village hall. I can recommend that. It's got a good bit of cake. And I like me cake. Okay, so we can swing by onto a cycle trail on the right-hand side of the road at the far end of Threlkeld village, 0.8 of a mile away from where we started. And this is the start of the trail. You just run alongside the A66 for maybe 100 yards and then drop down onto the disused railway line. So as you can see to the right, it follows a river, the River Greta, or as some folk term it, the River Greta. But I prefer the River Greta. It's an absolutely beautiful little ride. It got taken out in Storm Desmond. Was that around 2015? A lot of the bridges were taken down, and it took quite a while to get it restored. And I think probably improved on. The bridges now are lovely. And it got reopened at some point during COVID. I think probably about a year ago, if I remember rightly. But don't quote me. You'll also notice a lot of trees down, and that was from the last storm, Storm Arwen, back at the tail end of last year. Destroyed a lot of trees in the area. Caused a few problems on this trail as well. If I'm quite honest, at this point you don't really need power on. It's just easy cycling. But we'll need it shortly, as you will see. I say that because we're going to swing a right off this track shortly and head off-road. And this is it. We're going to go to the right through these gates. Hi.
Hi. There you go, that's what you turn left.
Right.
Through the gate, Nigel. Now, during the summer, there's often ice cream van parks here, which is rather nice. I'll pop through and get the next gate. Oh, I think this is a spot called Brundle. I'm just gonna turn around so that I can get my gears down properly, because we've got a bit of a climb to the right. It's on tarmac at this point. It just makes life easier if I get the gears down before I start off. Oh, clunk, clunk, clunk. So we've done just over 2 miles at this point. Our aim is to take this route across to the vantage point that looks down onto Keswick and Derwent Water, and then cycle down, joins part of the Cumbrian Way, down into Keswick, returning to the swimming pool where the disused railway line starts from. Oh, we've already got some amazing views, left and right. I'm just going to stop here. So, turned right there and then took the right-hand fork through the gate to go up instead of going up the rocky bit. I'm going to just head up on the grass here, which is an easier route. Oh, this is panoramic. Now to the right, you join the Cumbrian Way and you head off up Skidder. But we're going over here towards Latrig, and Latrig has a viewing point which gives you scenic views down towards Keswick and Derwent Water. Just going to swing around here and let you have a look at the view. Absolutely spectacular. You see Derwent Water in the bottom there, hopefully. Gorgeous. Yeah, let's just stop here a moment and swing around. You can see the track going up there. That'll be the Cumbrian Way up to the top of Skidder. Not for us. So I've only done 3 miles at this point. Oops, wandering off the track. Now this, definitely if you stayed on the rutted track on the right here, is a bit rutty. But the ground is exceedingly dry, and I think it's safer just to stay on the grass here. But other than that, this path is doable, and you get some absolutely amazing views. But as always, a gate. So 3.2 miles at this point. No distance whatsoever to get such absolute wonderful views. Well worth the ride out. And then you can rejoin the trail here. Again, this is going to be a very popular walking, cycling route. So at this point it's a loose gravel surface. We've been dry for most of the last month. Pretty unusual for the Lake District, I know, but you can see the ground is very dry. And I hate to say it, we could do with a drop of rain. That's the farmer's daughter talking. The husband makes an excellent gate opener. Recommend to anyone, take someone with you as a gate opener. I'm saying that very tongue-in-cheek. Amazing views of the route there up Skidder. Wow. Don't think I'd even like to walk it. And further along here, we come to a car park. And from the car park, you can park up there obviously. And you've got a footpath that takes you up to Latrig view, which is the vantage point, so that you can look down onto Keswick and Derwent Water. Oh, in fact, I think you can see it just ahead now. So Latrig view would be up the fell to the left. But that is a footpath. We're gonna stay off that. We've got a bridleway that goes from the car park. As I say, it joins the Cumbrian Way and it's gonna go down to the left into Keswick, and we'll rejoin the disused railway line back to Threlkeld. This is a very short route, but I just thought it would be quite a nice addition, especially on such a bright day like today. Temperature is just perfect. Okay, sheep, just stay put. But we go through the gate and there's a bridleway sign on the left. That's where we're going. Through the gates. Ooh. And we go down the bridleway. Hello. Obviously a little bit of the ground washed out there, because the lakes does tend to get a lot of rain. So as I say, this is part of the Cumbrian Way. Fabulous. This is a loose gravel come dry dirt track, single file. There'll be a lot of walkers on this during the summer, so that needs to be taken into consideration. I mean, we've picked the Friday prior to the bank holiday because the weather's good, and I know visitors won't have arrived in the area until tomorrow morning, so hence why we're riding it today. As I say, I've walked many of the bridleways in the county looking for routes that are doable for off-road bikes like ourselves with the older rider, or the re-energised e-biker, I like to call us, perhaps even revitalised. When we got these bikes just over a year ago, it was very difficult to find off-road routes that were doable, because so many bridleways are really not suitable for riding. And also the ones that are in books, the routes that are in books and online on YouTube, they really are for the more athletic youth of today on bikes. They're not for us, they're way too technical. I'm hoping you can see the view that is opening up. I'm afraid I can't take my eyes off the track too much, but the camera should, I hope, pick it all up. I really hope so. In fact, I think I will stop just down here on the corner and make sure the camera is picking this footage up. Told you it was fab, didn't I? So you got Bassenthwaite to the right, and then to the left, yeah, Derwent Water. No good asking me what all the hills are, though. Absolutely fantastic. Right, onwards. I mean, you could go faster down here, but the views are just so nice. You don't really want to. And then we have a little trail through the woods. Hello.
Morning.
This next section is a fairly steep section. Oh, this is ace. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, it's all right, thank you.
Morning.
Ah, I know, it's steep, it's glorious though, isn't it? Ah. I know which way I prefer going. Morning. Thank you. Morning, morning, morning. It's quite a hike. Yeah, I definitely know which way I prefer to be going. Hi. Yeah. Hello. Woohoo. Well, I've got my hands firmly on those brakes. As I say, you have a lot of walkers. Point proven by the number we've just passed. And of course you're going down here, so you can't go fast. Hello there. But we're nearly at the end. Hi. And that is it. This is Latrig Woods. Out through the gate, onto the lane. We go across a bridge to the right and into Keswick. So through the gate, bridge over the A66. So we've done just short of 5 miles. It'll be 5 miles by the time we get to that junction, which is absolutely nothing, is it? For such a scenic route, Nige. Oh, let's get through the traffic lights. So turn left onto this side road. So just follow the road right down to the mini, oh, I smell gas, down to this little mini roundabout. And we go right towards the swimming pool. And then once we're in the swimming pool, we're going to turn left in front of the buildings and back onto the railway line. Now obviously in Keswick you can hire bikes and e-bikes, and you can do either this trail or be more adventurous and head off up Skidder. Oh. But the route we've just done is sufficient. Skidder and Blencathra, much too difficult for us. That's for the true mountain bikers. I've got more people coming out. We're just after 11 o'clock in the morning. It's really a glorious route. Done a cracking job on it. Right, let's crack on. Thank you. Now what we're going to do is when we hit the point along here that we turned off before, we are going to then turn off again and go the other way through to West Cove and drop into Threlkeld that way. Hello. So it makes a kind of figure of 8. As I say, it just makes it a little bit more interesting. like the sign here on the left. It says, well, maybe not that one, but one back there said share with care. And as you can see, there's a lot to share with. It's all right, dear. And ahead we have what used to be a closed off section of this line, but when they revamped it after Storm Desmond, they opened this out, and it's a rather atmospheric tunnel. And it's quite chilly in here. It's lovely. It's like you've stepped into a fridge. Fabulous. Thank you. Hi. And they've put one or two of those, it's like a bar stool seat at the side. I'll slow down because we've got another set here. I think they're brilliant. I love them. So that you can sit and admire the River Greta. Oh. Whoa, Mitch. Take me out, why don't you? As in, he nearly ran into me. I think that was a close encounter with the rear wheel. Hi. Ah, that one said share with care. Oh, this is absolutely fab. Oh, here we go. I turn to the left, just in front of that bridge. And as I say, instead of going left up the track, we're going to go to the right. Oh, we got the ice cream man. Oh, Nigel got the ice cream man. Is this a yes? It has to be a yes. So as I say, through the gates and we fell over the ice cream van. That was nice. I had the sticky toffee ice cream made by English Lakes. Wonderful. Just had a single scoop. I wasn't a pig, although I was sorely tempted. But anyhow, so we're going to go back by this little lane which goes through Westco and then drops into Threlkeld. Onto the lane and turn to the right. Simples. Hi. Okay. Yeah. So we've only done just short of 8 miles or so far, Nigel. A really short ride this morning. Probably one of the most panoramic though, in such a short space of time. Absolutely glorious. Might be a bit tricky on that off-road section up to the skidder path there. If it's wet, There's quite a lot of deep ruts in that track. It wouldn't be quite as, well, it wouldn't be as easy on the grass. But other than that, fabulous. So just dropping into Threlkeld here. And I'm hoping the husband's going to take me for a pit stop at the village hall, the coffee shop there. Now for parking, you can park at the Threlkeld Cricket Club as we did, or obviously at the far side in Keswick itself at the swimming pool. There's quite a good car park there, a pay and display. Or even through the village here. There's one or two little spots at the side of the road you can pull in, but obviously during the high season, that's going to be a tricky one. It depends what you want to do as well. So I reckon it's time to sign off. By the time we've returned to the car park on the Threlkeld Cricket Club car park, we will have done 9.4 miles. A fantastic short ride. The bridleway up to Latrig is the only challenging bit, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem, although I appreciate everyone has different riding abilities. The scenery along this route is absolutely amazing and makes that deviation from the disused railway line well worth the effort. I hope you find the video useful, and if so, please like and subscribe. Cheerio for now.